Welcome to Club Wisdom 8, everyone. Just finishing with the top units from Eternal Saga, and these are the top units from going through the rankings in the last video. So I'm going to just quickly introduce you to the units I think that are the best. Doesn't mean you have to pull all of them, but please think about it. These are the units that I really think are the best of the best. Okay, so we'll begin now. We'll begin with unit number 4. Let's make it easier. But actually, all these units are good. Okay, so I hope that helps. So unit number 4. Going a backwards order, right to left. Okay, going for Ariel. Now, Ariel, surprise, surprise, is a healer and a waifu. So definitely a winner. Definitely one to pull for. Number 3, Lavia, an elf. Waifu again. Healer, definitely great to have. Question: should you have more than one healer in a group? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Even if the factions are all different. Yes, you can. Healers are extremely powerful in this match. So, at the moment, I would say yes. A lot of people will disagree. I definitely think factions will be the future of this game. So, if you're playing for the long run and you're free to play, you might just want one healer. But think carefully. Okay, next. Number 2. Oh, another healer. Celiac. She's from the group with your main hero, Elves. So, again, the kind of buffs and factions like that be a very good unit for you. And number 1, you can probably guess if you watched the last video pretty easy. You can guess by the ranking, the Great Orc. Dev, wonderful healer. Definitely my number 1. Definitely gonna be. It will be my number 1 pull, no matter what my faction is that I choose. So, continuing, top factions. Yeah. Okay. So. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. My head is covering 4. But with regard to factions, what are factions? Factions, if your hero is in the same faction, you will get a special buff. Each hero has a buff. And that applies to each faction. So, which faction would be the best? Now, it's a very hard It's very hard to rank it. There are many ways. In terms of my mathematics style, I took the highest rated heroes, and I took the highest rated heroes that were over 4.5, and I didn't calculate them all together and do like a standard deviation or a mean. I didn't do a mean. The reason I didn't is I looked at which faction had the highest number of powerful units over 4.5. So I went in that direction, and you're going to see. So top faction number 4, Zaka or Jaka, the one with this guy, Killwa from Hunting. I think quite good, but not too many high units, but still pretty good. Orcs. You'd think Orcs would be number 1 with the number 1 unit, like Dev, but no, that's not the case. So that's the problem. Because you think if you pull the best unit, you probably want to collect all the orcs. So this is pretty serious. It's clear the developers have made the game quite difficult for anyone to collect things from one faction and just have the best of the best. Very difficult if you ask me. Next, number 2, Elves. Now, Elves are great waifus, so if you're a waifu collector, definitely consider the Elves. And yeah, I'm quite interested in the Elves. It's really difficult though. But maybe the collections can come later. Maybe you can just go for the best units, like what we talked about before. And number 1, drum roll. Do I have a drum? No. I have cups because I'm from England. And the drum roll. And number 1 is Amazonians. Waifu galore. What are you gonna do? I mean, 1 and 2, great factions. I mean, great. You got some great Amazonian units there. I think quite impressive. Quite impressive. I like the faction buffs from the Amazonians. If you watch video 1.1 and 1.2 and 1.3, then you'll get the idea of how powerful the Amazonians are. Okay, next. Free-to-play faction. Oh, gone through too many, messed that one up. Free-to-play faction. You can probably guess, because I've already talked about it in the last video, video 2. It's the ROIAM, or whatever. Anyway, great units. Grace, Ariel, Elves. I mean, is Grace great? Half. But Ariel, brilliant in many ways. And yeah, I think even though I'm free to play, will I go in this direction? I probably won't. Even though crystals are really hard to get in this game. Should I go in this direction? Yes. But clearly I'm a gambler and I believe in my luck. Okay, next. Top waifu. Well, we'll start with number 2. You already know what that is from the last video. Ariel the Elf. And these are my opinions, okay? Clearly you guys will probably have a huge differentiation in your view, and that's great. That's why everyone's so different. That's why opinions differ so much. So it's great. And you know who my favourite is, but you know, stick yours on. Celiac. Should I just? Yeah, I'll just have to pull her at some point. Okay, so to finish off, who are you guys gonna pull? What? Who are you gonna pull? It's very important at the beginning to make a good choice. I didn't find a video to do this, and I only just learnt about the game today. So I did as much research as I could in a quick way. I'm not the best at all this kind of stuff, but there are just no videos about this kind of stuff. I don't know why. I think this game isn't as popular as like others, like Guardian Tales or something. Will it become popular? I don't know, but I made this video because I've watched so many videos giving me help on so many games, so to see that there's no video available, I thought I'd do it. Clearly you're all going to hate it, but either way, at least you have an opinion, and hopefully that can help you with your choices. So good luck everyone with your next pulls. Bye!